So Marty, what are some problems you've been having in your life lately?
Problems? My whole life is a problem. One thing after another. It starts at 5 o'clock whenever I leave my house.
Well, what starts when you leave the house?
The guy I carpool with, he's a really bad word. And he is frustrating and aggravating. It's getting ridiculous. 40 degrees outside and he has the AC blowing. Yeah. Tell me about it.
Sounds like you're not too happy with him.
Not. It wouldn't be so bad if he would consider the other two people in the car. Yeah, it's his car, but we're paying him to take us to work. That's how carpooling works. He doesn't understand it. It's his way, or we don't ride with him.
Have you talked to him about that?
He just shrugs it off.
Well, what do you say when you try to talk to him?
Andrew, you gotta be a little more respectful to the other guys in this vehicle. Exact words.
What does he say to that?
Well, that's my vehicle. I can do what I want.
Well, I can imagine how frustrating that is. Someone not listening to what you want.
It's pretty frustrating.
Other than that, how are your days?
Well, then I get to work, right? Get to work. Night shift. And goes through their little spiel on why they only got 4 sheets done in 14 hours, whenever they should get at least 9 or 10 in 14 hours. I mean, I can get 8 in 10 hours. You know?
How does that make you feel?
Like they don't care. They don't have to work Saturday. They don't have to come in. So, I mean...
Sounds like you feel unappreciated.
I am. I do. I mean...
Other than that, is everything okay? I mean, it sounds like your main problems revolve around work and coworkers.
You really want to know? Yeah, that's pretty much it. My machine doesn't like to work all the time, but you know, it's a 40-year-old machine. I don't know why we still have it. It should be in a museum somewhere. I think I'm joking. The machine I'm running was built, and I want to say 1930s. Like, it's been at the company since the company's been around, just about. The company's been there for about 100 years. It's a dinosaur.
Are there other technologies available to do the job it does?
Yes, but we don't have the room for it.
Oh, it's bigger than what you already have.
So we just got to keep these dinosaurs up until eventually they just stop running.
That sounds not safe. But
Well, when something happens to it, like if it's outside of the usual that the machine breaks down, like we had something happen to one of the machines the other day, and it took maintenance 2 weeks to figure out the problem and fix it. So for 2 weeks that machine was down. We were down 1 out of 3 machines, so we only had 2 machines running. Now we're 20 days behind on work, and we still don't know how they fixed it. It just worked.
sounds like your machines are a little unreliable.
They're wasting money keeping them around, but like I said, we don't have the room for them. That maintenance is pretty lazy. So. I feel like I'm the only one that does any work around that company.
So you feel really unappreciated. are some things you think you could do to change that? How you feel?
Walk into my boss's office and demand a raise. Probably wouldn't work out too well, but you know. If I get fired, I get fired.
That's really fun. Like a very good attitude.
There's other jobs out there.
Yeah, but are you guaranteed to get those other jobs?
Am I guaranteed to keep this job?
You have it right now. What would be the benefits of risking it?
It would force me to go find another job.
What if you can't find another job?
Well, then I'll just live off of Social Security.
That doesn't sound like a very smart plan.
Whatever gets me by, I guess.
Well, I guess this has been a good session. We've talked about your work and your coworkers and how you feel about work and maybe some not so positive plans for if you don't decide to stay with your job.
As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters, right?
If that's what you believe, then sure.
That's what my mama told me.